What's up? What's up? This is my collection for original Xbox games. You got some DVDs down there, but also you got a PS2 game and PSP games in the mix. But anyway, this is my little collection for original Xbox games. Let's go through them one by one real quick. First one up top. It's not the original case. You see, I got the GameStop case. And inside we got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And the cool thing about this, I still have the receipt from when I got this. I actually got this like over 15 years ago. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. 2006 is when I got this. So we're in 2020 now. Actually 14 years ago. Yeah. 14 years ago. Look at all the games that I traded in just so I can get some money. And they were even GameStop was always bad, man. When it comes to giving you credit. $1 for NBA Street Volume 2. $3 for Volume 3. I got 19 for NBA Balls Phenom. But it's really $15. They just had like a little special going on or whatever. Arena football, $5. I would have got $2 for that. Look at it, man, this is crazy. Godfather just came out at that time. And I would have got like $11 for a $50 man. Anyways, yeah, you see the total price. Alright. It's kind of fuzzy. The video's kind of fuzzy. But anyways, I'll put that back. Go to the next. This is just a couple of PSP games that I actually bought these brand new. It was sealed and everything. Secret Agent Clank and Daxter. They got their own games on the PSP. Alright, let's go back to the Xbox games though. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Now this, if you remember, the first Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 only came out for the original PlayStation and for Nintendo 64 and like Game Boy and the Dreamcast. The Xbox came out 2003, I think, and they remade the first two with like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 graphics. And like they had it says it right there. Skaters, a legendary Tony Hawk, or choose from a dream team of the best pro skaters. 24 levels, 5 exclusives. You get all the levels from 1 and 2. You got the soundtrack. My hand's a little shaky. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 graphics. Love that. Love that. Next up, we have Madden 06. This is the last great Madden that I thought came out. This is right when Madden 06, which came out in 2005, it was the same year that that Madden transitioned over to the next generation, which was the 360 at the time. The PS3 didn't come out yet. 360 came out first in 2005, and they made a Madden that year, which is this Madden NFL 06. They made it for 360. This is pretty much like Madden. It's better than Madden 05. Or it depends, I guess, on what you like. They added that to this game, which is the QB vision. If you throw outside the little light cone, the pass is going to be very off target. Accuracy is very off. But if you throw it inside the cone, then you can do like they have this thing called precision passing, I think it's called. but you can put the pass where you want it. Like if you want it up top, so your receiver or jump over his defender, or you want it towards the bottom or to the sides, um, stuff like that. And this is the year they had the NFL Superstar, which is really fun actually when it first came out. It's still pretty fun. I just haven't played it in years. I actually popped this in the other day, and after playing NFL 2K5, like I'm back into NFL 2K5, but I played this. I was like, man, let me pop this in. It just really wasn't the same compared to 2K NFL 2K5. But as far as Madden's go, it's pretty good. Yeah, but that's Madden 06. Now here's what I've been playing: ESPN NFL 2K5. Man, this game when it came out, first off, it was $20 brand new. You got the new football game from 2K for $20. That was crazy. I had up to that point, before I bought this game, I've never bought a NFL game, any sports game in general. Well, if you count pro wrestling, I was getting every WWF SmackDown game that came out. Besides wrestling, I guess. Excuse me, but yeah, Terrell Owens on the cover, and bro, this game was so fun when it came out. I played it nonstop that summer. This came out before Madden too, if I remember. Probably like I don't know how long before Madden came out. Maybe a month. And now it was I can't remember, but it seemed like a long time, like at least 3 weeks or so before Madden came out. This was out for only $20. It was I had to buy it because I wasn't into sports games at all. But when I moved where I currently live now, I moved to North Carolina, and I never had friends that played like sports games. Really, any video games. Really, we were just always outside in the neighborhood. But anyways, I had made new friends, and they were into sports video games, and they played Madden. I played it. I thought it was okay, um, but this is the first one I bought. I bought this just because it was $20, and I remember reading about it and seeing the ads for this in the magazines that were coming out, like the official Xbox magazine is really the main one that I was reading. But also like I was getting on GameSpot like every single day back in the mid 2000s, and IGN. I was on IGN, and but anyway, where's it say it? Oh, ESPN 2K5 will own your soul, bro. This game is so funny. You just want well, it had me just keep going. I kept going back and back, and the thing that really was fun that when because I said I'm playing this again. I'm like 10 games in maybe. I started a new a new user profile, but where it says right there the crib, earn crib credits with every game you play to deck out your crib, buy music or play mini games. Answer your crib to compete against David Arquette, Carmen Electra, Steve O, Jamie Kennedy, or Funk Master Flex. That crib, man, that was so cool. That's such a cool feature. Like everything you do gets tracked in this game. And if you do like if you achieve milestones, like say complete a 50-yard field goal or a 50-yard touchdown pass, throw a 50-yard touchdown pass, you get a trophy. You get like these little trophies, and you have like a trophy room. You earn points, and you get to spend them using these magazines and stuff. And anyways, I'm just rambling. Sorry. But anyways, that's 2K5. I just rambled for like, I don't know, it seemed like 5 minutes. But next game, NFL Street 2. My favorite games of all time for sure. You got Exhibit on the cover with his Atlanta Falcons shirt. You got Jeremy Shockey from the Giants at the time. Bro, this game is so legendary. I mean, it's so legendary and classic. I mean, you got Mike Vick right there. Yeah, I think that's Bo Jackson. Yeah, Bo Jackson right there. I mean, this game was just custom soundtracks. It was just really awesome. I still play this to this day. I got this for the PSP as well. Next game. I'm I could have sat I could have sat there and rambled, but I didn't. As you can tell, I'm excited. I can't even really talk. I'm just excited making this video. Anyways, Need for Speed Underground 2, awesome game. I don't think this one has. Oh yeah, it does. It's got the manual on it. All these games got the manual to them. It's like, so I guess it classifies complete versions. They all have the manuals to them. Wait, I don't think Madden 06 does. Let me check it real quick. Yeah, it does. Okay. Next up, Prince of Persia Warrior Within. Got this for Christmas, 2005, I think. Awesome game, I love it. One Fate, 1 million ways to do it. Because it's like a new system from the other Prince of Persia came out before this one, where you can, as you can see him right there. He's like on a post swinging, slashing the monsters. You can do all types of stuff on this game. This game is awesome. One of my favorites ever. And you see the Xbox exclusive Time Attack, Arena, Survival modes. It was just a PS2 version of NFL 2K5. I had to get this. Def Jam Fight for New York. One of my favorite games of all time. It's, you're fighting with a bunch of hip hop superstars, a bunch of rappers at the time that were big. Exhibit, of course, he was on Pimp My Ride and everything. Redman, Method Man. Sean Paul's in his game. And you got legends like Slick Rick, Busta Rhymes. You got Snoop Dogg. You got Dub C over there. Freeway and Ludacris. And it's just a really fun game. One of the best ever. Next up, we got Tomb Raider Legend. And I haven't played this yet. I bought this though. I was at the store at the time, and I was like, let me walk in and see what they got. Found this, got it, $6. And I used to not be a fan of Tomb Raider, but to be honest, I think the movies got me into the whole franchise. And yeah, now I got this. What is that? He got Jeeps in this game. Okay. Next up, Fight Night, right around Fight Night 2004. And this is one of my favorite games ever too. It kind of like the aging on the game, the gameplay, because the boxing Fight Night franchise has just like evolved. The fighting system has evolved a lot over the years. This is the first one after EA Sports. They like revamped the franchise, gave it a rebirth. And before Fight Night, the boxing series that EA was making, it was called I can't even, I'm drawing a blank. But it wasn't Fight Night, it was Knockout Kings, that's what it was. EA Sports Knockout Kings was the boxing game that that they made. But 2000, and they had, I don't know how far back it went, but 2003, Knockout Kings was the last one, and then they came out with this. It was rated T, and yeah, I remember when this came out. I just remember the commercial for this. Like the guy was like in a train or something, and he was envisioning himself like knocking out the other. He was on a subway, and he was envisioning himself knocking out the other passengers because they were all being annoying or something like that. And then he got off the subway, and then said something about Fight Night, like like you can go home and just beat people up instead of actually beating people up or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, this game was awesome, man. It has a total punch control, which you use the right thumbstick to throw hooks, straights, and uppercuts. And it was just really fun. Like, we didn't even use the stick. We used to use the buttons and just like brawl. But yeah, that's the last one I got. These are just some movies that I got, DVDs, kung fu movies. Big fan of the arts. That's my Xbox It's dirty. But I got it at, that's because this, I bought it at a Goodwill for $15, man. This I got two of these. Like, one I bought, well, my dad bought. You know, these were like $30 when they were brand new. But then I got another one because I used to go over one of my friend's house and I used to take this because they didn't have one. So I'd take this. And I mean, one day I didn't even go to school, but you know, we used to ride the same bus. And I had a little sister, she rode the bus too. One day, my sister came home and said that my friend gave her this to give it to me, and said that I left it at his house. I guess somebody else took it to their house, and he thought it was mine, so you know he was returning it. Which, I mean, I just kept it. I didn't even say anything. But yeah, that's the Xbox. I got the S controller right here. It's not the original one. I got this from eBay. Mine was all tore up. I threw it away years ago. In my original Xbox, Xbox, I stopped working like around 2010 maybe, and I played it to the death like every day. And cause I didn't even get a PS3 until 2010, and until then I was just playing this. And then I finally got this again. I finally found this Xbox, say maybe like 4 years ago, and I still kept my old collection. Some of these are from my original collection, but a lot of these I also rebought. Like, I rebought these two. I rebought from eBay. This was from my original collection. This I rebought. I got that to add new. This was in my original collection, but I let one of my friends borrow it, and then I just left it over there because I didn't care, and he ended up moving away, and I guess he kept it. But I rebought this one. This was from original release. Of course, his sticker about that used. This is my original copy, and this is my original copy. But yeah, that's my video. I got more original Xbox games actually. Now that I'm thinking about, I might make another video, but this is just a little video I wanted to make. Not actually little, because it's going on 18 minutes. But anyways, yeah. If you like the video, you know, just come. You ain't even gotta like it, comment. You ain't gotta do none of that. Just come back and keep watching it, and come back and check when I add more. All right.